back again, Rock Solid Wrestling Talk Podcast, back in the building again at the brand new M3 Production Studios. Y'all know who got with me, Chico Libre. Or as you could say, Orange Libre. Freshly squeezed Chico Libre. Rock Solid World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Cornette down there on the end in the Suede. You know how it is. You know how he does.
Champion upgrades.
That's the champion style. And you got champions till next time champion. Buck Nasty. I don't think I've ever been that.
No.
I don't think I've ever held this belt.
Looks good on you, my friend.
First time.
Very cool. I like it. Dudes. Ugh. So much has been going on, man. Holy crap. Where do we begin? It is...
That elephant in the room?
It's hard out here for some professional wrestling, y'all know.
Before we get started,
Yeah.
I like what you did with the place here.
Yeah,
This
thank
is
you.
nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Speaking of upgrades.
That's how we do.
Y'all ain't ready for that.
Y'all don't know.
Beautiful view.
That's okay. That's all right. Well, season 4 back in full swing. We got a lot of shit planned for y'all this time. All right, this is gonna be a long one as well. We said season 3 was gonna be a long one, but season 4 is gonna be a long one. I think we'll be switching to doing this like by a yearly thing. Like we'll do maybe a mid-season break or something like that, but each season is going to go a year now, going forward.
Yeah.
So, like I previously said, lots to talk about. I know our tagline is unapologetically AEW biased, and we've always prided ourselves on knowing when to praise it and knowing when to
shit on it.
Criticize.
And I think it's one of those times, y'all, that we lambast it, that we criticize it,
that we shit on it.
Yeah, that it looks like it's a lot of crap going down, man. Well, we start with the biggest one, CM Punk. My goodness, this situation. So we're kind of gonna have to talk about this in conjunction with something else. So after All Out, we didn't get a chance to talk about this, but after All Out, there was a media scrum as usual.
Media scrum from hell.
And it went sideways very quickly. I didn't. This is one of the like I said. Okay, what's funny is I said this because I rarely watch the scrums. Rarely watch it because we're usually cleaning up after like a live stream or something like that. I actually caught this one, and it felt like when I actually caught the Oscars for the first time in like 5 years.
Yeah, you got another slap in itself.
Yeah, it's funny because I haven't watched. I'm a big movie buff, obviously, so I watched the Oscars, but I haven't caught up with it in like 4 or 5ve years.
Of course,
like
the one
live.
time you watch it, right?
The one I watched was the Will Smith slap, and I was sitting there on the couch, was like, "Is this a bit? Is this a work?" Like,
what's going on?
Yeah, but that's how I felt though. Like,
Are they setting up a match?
That's how I felt for this. They're calling it Brawl Out. So
perfect name.
Yeah, perfect name. It's right up there with Watergate.
Yeah.
But we Punk started talking some stuff when he's next to Tony Khan, something like that. He called out the EVPs, and then when he left, and Hangman. And then when he left the booth,
and Cole Cabana.
Who was that? Cabana. Boom, boom. Yeah. understanding is like a lot of people like took sides, stuff like that. Even Larry got involved a little bit. CM Punk's dog.
The poor thing.
Yeah. Although we heard Kenny Omega saved Larry.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Supposedly.
Yeah. But you got a lot of people saying that
though.
wasn't true or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the door swung open and it hit Larry in the mouth. And what are you doing? Like, seriously? Oh man, I can just imagine it too. I'm sorry. Like, Buck Nasty don't like dogs. I'm gonna just tell you that now. But it's.
What a pooper.
I think it was Adam Pacitti for Cultaholic said they're gonna do a dark side of the ring on that. And the Young Bucks are gonna super kick the door. They're gonna see Larry fly back in slow motion.
That's been the joke. They super kicked the
They're
door.
doing a reenactment.
Allegedly.
They super kick the door and the dog silhouette is just like.
Did they slap the knee?
I didn't see that door coming from anywhere. I didn't even see it coming. Or then it is out of nowhere. Bam, right in the mouth. Like, oh my God. Oh man. That would be effing hilarious.
Knock the
but
poor dog's already loose teeth out.
I'd pay good money to see that. Oh God. But there's so many like different sides to this, and all parties involved got suspended. That's initially got suspended. That's Ace Steel, that's CM Punk, that's Larry. No, let me stop. That's the Young Bucks.
You gotta go to the. They sent him to the pound.
That's the Bucks. That's Omega. That's Brandon Cutler.
Christopher Daniels.
Naka, Zawa also got suspended. They got brought back pretty early on in the investigation. But Ace Steel got fired.
He got FIRR triple D.
He was
Fired.
GONNE gone.
So. Yeah, we know he bit Omega because we saw a picture of Omega.
Oh man,
somewhere
put this one up here.
Yeah, marks are
those
right
teeth,
there.
man.
Ouch.
Like, it looked like my pumpkin I just carved. Like, swear to God, it is bad. Look, I'm gonna put this up here. The Buck Nasty did that. Yeah, first time. Yeah, I'm proud of that. And then I'm gonna put this motherfucker up here. You tell me, he's got some chompers.
Yeah, but how do you think he got that though?
Got the
How do you think he got bit in that particular spot?
I don't know.
It's like he probably was like in a headlock or something.
Somebody tried to jump in and got his ass bit.
That's what I'm
That's
thinking.
what happened.
Yeah. You know what immediately comes to mind? Here I go again. What immediately comes to mind for me is I'm a big Seinfeld fan. So when John Voight bit Kramer, it was perfect. That's how I imagine it. Kenny Omega comes up to Ace Steel like, "Hey Steel, what are you doing?" Oh God! Oh my goodness! Like, oh, it's perfect. But I get it. Like, God, why did this have to happen?
Yeah, for real.
Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, why did this have to happen? CM Punk just won the title. It was a nice night. It was a nice night. The
It's
Bucks
always
just
when he win the belt, something
Uh,
happens.
Oh,
He didn't even get a chance to defend the damn thing.
that just kind of put me in the mind of something. Like, Life. When he was about to go home. And he ran and got shot. Like, that's what it seems like Punk did. like you world champion, smile, goddamn.
Right.
He shot himself in this
Yeah.
case.
And he was hurt then, so he about to go out again.
Oh, he was hurt. He was fucking hurt. He was tired. He's got to argue with these, kids.
These goddamn children
Yes,
while eating
children.
muffins.
Yeah, what was it? Yeah, muffins and non-alcoholic beer. What a combo. But oh man, Punk though, like he we haven't heard anything about him yet per se. We did hear that AEW is looking to buy out his contract. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think of the validity of that?
I don't know, because then it came out that they haven't reached out to Punk since
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah, so I'm not.
So a lot of things are not adding up.
Yeah, it's
Still.
yeah, of course. Well, because we'll get to that, because I was about to segue into something like, you know, Peachy Keen, because these fans, man, man, let me save that for a minute. But
yeah, that has to come.
Yeah,
later.
cool yourself off
But,
now.
yeah,
Right,
I'm-
before you
drink
get
the
out.
water now. Maybe they'll simmer it some.
I am, bro. People got somebody gonna tip me off to Pepe Sylvia minute.
Oh shit.
Well, but what I'm saying is, I kind of, okay, I'm gonna go on record and say that I don't want to see him leave. Me specifically. What do y'all think? Like, each one of you, do you want to see CM Punk leave, or do you want to see him go? There's a lot of people online like, oh no, he's got to go. He's got to
They
go.
want
Like,
him to be out.
what do y'all think?
I would like to see him stay,
Yeah.
but with this situation, I don't think he has a choice but to go.
Yeah. God dang. Chico, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, it's very unfortunate. To me, it ruined like this whole return is ruined over this, and I think in his legacy, there's a dent in it.
I'm glad you said that. I wholeheartedly disagree with
Why?
that statement. People are, so it's kind of going hand in hand with what I couldn't stand about WWE fans, and I'm gonna branch back to it, but it goes hand in hand with that. Whereas for WWE, for a long while, and even now still, you get one of those pay-per-views or premium live events that sucked all the way through until something happened in the main event, and then everybody's like, oh, this is amazing, this is great. Then
That's such good
conversely,
shit.
you get the pay-per-views that are awesome. Like, what was it, Full Gear or whatever it was, with the barbed wire match?
Yeah.
And then you get that
2019.
false ending, or the ending that happened, and they're like, oh, that was a terrible match. Stop. It doesn't make any sense to me why the fans are so fickle with this. Because they'll sit there and they'll do exactly that. And make sure that the last thing they see covers the entirety of it. And I completely disagree with that. CM Punk, what he did at the end or whatever, if this is the end, what he did at the end has no bearing on what he accomplished the entire year that he was in AEW. He had some of the best things about the show.
Yeah,
Every time.
That I'm not arguing with.
But you said his whole return is ruined.
Yeah,
Why?
It's tainted because, like, just the way it ends, like, I wanted to see him, like,
Tainted or ruined?
complete his run, then walk off in the sunset and call it a career. If this is the end, it's not going to be like that. And there's talk of, and I don't know how this is going to go.
Him going to the E.
Yeah, him going to E. I don't want to.
It's talk
I
from
don't
the
want to see him
shills.
in the E.
All right. A lot of them don't want to see him over there for, tribalistic purposes. If that. Like, and yes, that is a thing.
That'll be a spite move if that happens.
Yeah, that's literally it. And it will make, as if WWE can make me hate it anymore. Like, and you know, because of who's in charge or whatever.
Well, what would he do there anyway?
Exactly.
Make Roman look really, really strong.
Exactly.
Again?
I got it.
I don't care.
Damn it. I got it. Make the guy look strong. Fuck. I got it.
Right.
It's been 9 years since.
I get it.
Oh man, but yeah, exactly. What the hell would he do there? It's literally just the whole.
It's not going to be the same. Is what I'm saying.
It's the tribalism in the world, and it's okay. You rarely see any on this side. Like I said, I make it seem like politics. The far right and the far left. And I've done this for a while. People starting to catch on to this and things like that. Far right, WWE. Far left, AEW. There's all these fans right in the middle, stuff like that, where they should be. That's fine. But for some reason or another, the far right for, WWE, you see them a lot more prevalently. And it's very annoying because they give you these takes. They give you these, like Jobber Nation.
Oh, don't mention.
Like, like, come on, dude. Like,
don't
stop it.
He does not deserve the shine.
I swear, it's just a gimmick. It has to be. But yeah, like I said, he doesn't deserve the shout. But still, like, he's still out there, and it's people like him and things like that, and they keep saying all this outlandish bullshit about everything. Oh, Malachi Black should come over, or Malachi Black's gonna join Ray Wyatt, and
I'm glad he's staying, by the way.
CM Punk's gonna come to WWE. Triple H is gonna, Papa H is gonna do this and stuff like that.
Oh, I hate that name.
What the hell? Like, what is going on?
That'll be trademarked soon.
But it's so stop. God dang. And okay. God. Okay. I'm gonna swing to this because it goes perfectly with this. Is us talking about the tribalism and the fans and stuff like that. Remember what I just said about how if a landing gets stuck or whatever, they think everything is just perfect about it and stuff. Recently, what was it, Friday night? They ran the Bloodline had a promo, right? And
let them tell it. It's the best segment ever.
God dang. Why is it the best segment ever? Because they just broke character. It's that simple now to get the WWE fans riled up.
Pretty much.
This was perfect. This was amazing. Like,
fantastic.
There's realism there.
really? Like,
Sami Zayn, the national treasure.
thank God. And if anything, Sami Zayn's an indie guy. How about that? But still, like, why do they do that? Like, they act like this was the greatest thing since sliced bread. Like, seriously.
Because they're used to seeing so much bullshit.
And,
as soon as they get something semi-decent, it's the best shit of all time.
it's so annoying. I
It
can't.
is.
Oh, God. At this point, I'd rather deal with Shia LaBeouf again. Alright? Because...
Oh, yeah, he was at you.
yeah, sizing me up. Like, right? More, I'm saying. Yeah.
Do it!
Shout out to Cody Love. But
just do it!
he was, that was a good sleep, too. His ass woke me up, little asshole. But still, I'd rather deal with that than deal with, having to read this minutia of monotony from these. Oh God! Like I can't even call them fake fans or anything like that because they're the fan base. They're the fan base, and I say this a lot too. I know I'm jumping all over the map here, but there's just so much to cover. Like it's so much, and it's been sitting here on my mind for a month. All right, but don't get in my way. Just everything about this whole, like, this side, that side, stuff like that is exhausting. It is genuinely exhausting. I just had to just stop because I was in on that for a while because the NXT and AEW, back and forth and stuff like that. I was firmly on AEW, and it's just like, you know what, like just this is too much. It is. It's way.
It's
too
not
much.
going away, so there's no point in feeding it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going away, and it's so annoying.
It's just gonna be there.
And then you get.
This is what happens in wrestling war.
You get, speaking of wrestling war, then you get Triple H doing his little petty bullshit where he's just like, we don't pay attention to what they do, to what they put out and stuff like that. And then they'll go and hire like 20 people and stuff like that. I gotta stay away. I gotta stay away from that. I'm trying, y'all. Okay.
Yeah, drink the water.
Well, I'm not. We can't really say that's copying AEW per se, because I feel like he always had this in mind once he got back in control.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying Triple H. Like I said, it's the fans. The fans are doing that. Like, for every time somebody comes into AEW, they're all WWE, all ex WWE, and blah blah blah.
And they weren't that good anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Until they go back.
Until they go back.
Yep.
Or unless they get returns of their own.
Oh yay! They're back.
We got somebody.
They hated Cody for a minute.
Yep. They all
came back.
They came back. They loved him.
And
We're saved, yay!
And it's not me, like, so, again, me being a staunch WWE, a staunch WWE hater, I'll say that, yeah, saved it, but a staunch WWE, damn it, a staunch AEW supporter that I am, I hate Cody for different reasons. It's not that he... he's just because he's in AEW or whatever, or because he went to WWE or whatever. No, you can go to WWE if you want. Like that's not the problem. That's not the problem. The problem is, with me knowing his trajectory and stuff like that, and the things that he said to us as an AEW fan base and things like that. I kind of feel like he just went and like not screwed us, but just you feel a little betrayed, a little bit. If you're in that camp and things like that, and, I can never go back, I can never do this, I can't do that, and blah blah blah, and then Triple H is on the other side, like, well, you can if you want, and then he's like, oh, well, maybe I will, maybe I'll think about it. It's just like, god damn, like. That it sucks because I felt like, me personally, I feel like he used the Bucks. He used the Bucks completely because I am absolutely 1000% convinced that if he did not up his name on the Indies by immediately attaching himself to the Bucks and Bullet Club, there would be no interest from WWE whatsoever to bring Cody in. Cody found his big time persona with the Bullet Club. The theme,
his identity,
the prestige behind him, things like that. There would be no Cody today whatsoever without the Bullet Club, without New Japan, without the Bucks, without Kenny Omega, especially without Kenny Omega, because of that. Specifically, the Civil War storyline in New Japan.
Yeah, Cody pinned them in their first match, and Omega won the second.
Yep. There'd be no Cody Rhodes as we see him today. He'd just still be the same old thing, toiling away. And for him to, he doesn't even really give them credit, and he just kind of just
yeah, he does. He just gave him credit. He gives him credit all the time.
He didn't give them credit. He said he's thankful. He didn't give them credit. He's never going to do that. That is a staunch difference, at least in my view. I like the fact that they acknowledge each other and things like that. That's fine. That's cool. But as far as like acknowledging, guys, thank you for bringing me up. I I don't remember that, but
Oh,
you know, the Buck has no memory of
that.
I really don't.
It happened.
So it's one of those things where it's hard to get past, but it's not blatant like a WWE fan, a typical WWE fan, whereas they will literally hate somebody to the core for going to AEW, for leaving WWE, blah, 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 blah. And the second they come back, it's the greatest thing ever.
Right.
Why, then, are y'all telling me, WWE fans, me, Buck Nasty, why are y'all telling me that Bray Wyatt's return was better than CM Punk's return? Stop. Okay? I did have to calm myself down from that because I was going to go effing ham on y'all for doing that crap.
But he gave him all those activities with scanning the QR codes.
Oh, God.
It was so creative.
And look, kudos, everybody's so creative. and kudos to WWE, okay? I'll give him that. Like I said, and then with the promo or whatever. Okay. I watched the promo with the Bloodline. I even put it in the chat. It was like, okay, this is funny. Yeah. It was funny because you don't see this every day and stuff like that. And Sami Zayn is a stupid idiot. But they ruined that for me. The fan base ruined it for me, saying it was the best thing ever.
Because they overrated it.
Yeah, they overrated it. And they always do that shit. Yeah. And it pisses me off. And it makes me not want to go see any of the stuff or check any of this stuff out and stuff like that. I know that we made kind of a sweeping declaration that we would try to include, WWE programming in on this stuff, and
we're gonna have to.
Our beloved champion himself even said that he was going to partake and watch the program, and so we could talk about it and things like that. But God dang, it's not WWE that's. I'm gonna go out and say it. It's not WWE that's making me not want to watch it. It's the fans. By that means I should probably get off Twitter, because that's what. Not only because Elon Musk bought it just now, but just the fans.
He did go through with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shit.
But like, I can't.
It's all an issue in itself.
I can't deal with it. I cannot fathom it. It's just. And I wanted to branch a little bit more to Triple H a little bit, because it seems like he's not playing into it or whatever and things like that. And I'll give him this, he's doing a good job with refreshing their product and things like that, because it was totally unwatchable under Vince McMahon. And now, people are buzzing about it, stuff like that. It's coming back to some type of prominence. Okay. Cool. But then he'll go and they'll go and start doing things that are like relevant to what was making AEW so special, like open contracts, for instance. Nakamura just got announced for Pro Wrestling Noah for
the Great Muta.
Great Muta's last his last little run here or whatever. It's one of the matches. Tell me when WWE did stuff like this. Never.
Well.
So, no, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some instances.
At least not since the Monday Night Wars.
At least, yeah.
Collab with ECW a little bit.
But then you got the stupid. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. The stupid WWE fan base. At this
point, just don't say you're sorry anymore. Just talk.
Oh God. Yes, I think y'all are stupid. God damn it. I can't deal with it. It's just okay, where was I? You got them going on and saying, like, they'll think something is innovative that WWE's doing or something like that, but then it's because they're borrowing little tidbits from AEW. They don't watch AEW, or they like to say they don't, but
Somebody.
Hey, we
do.
saw the double TVs before.
They do. There's still a little tidbits, and then saying when people ask, "Oh, why are you doing that?" "Oh, this is war, pal." Like, stop. No, it can't. The means can't only fit you. Like, and then, but then AEW gets called out so heavily. If they were to do a storyline similar to a storyline that WWE did way back in the day, or something like that.
Or even if they have like a celebrity come
Yeah,
in.
something like Mike Tyson next week. Yeah.
Oh, didn't somebody say he did it better in '98?
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
Immediately. Like, they immediately said it. Like, not even, the tweet didn't even have time to breathe. Like,
Literally a few seconds later.
It's like these bots or something like that, like waiting in the wings to just shit on AEW. It's just like,
Where do I get in? Where do I get in?
yeah, it's like I had
Mike
to.
Tyson, AEW. WWE did it better.
Yeah. That's literally it. I had to.
Damn, I didn't even finish my sentence yet.
Exactly. Mike Tyson will be. What? Let me finish. God damn it! Let me finish. Oh man, but I just that's what they do, and it's sickening. It's annoying. It's very annoying, and it's not a good look. It's making them look insubordinate and churlish. All right, because I'm tired of it. And then we have so like for AEW, we'll have like, so I'm talking returns now. Things like that. You know, we had Soraya debut. And then just recently Renee Paquette. It was, you know, that felt good, at least to me. Like, it felt very just
debuted in Canada.
Nice, fresh, and just, you know, it was nice. And you saw people online on the other side getting mad at that too. Like, oh, why did you go there? Blah, blah, like, what do y'all think about this? Like, because, Cornette, I know you're not really on, like, social media, things like that, following it, things like that. But
no, it's not.
I am, I think it's bothering me so much because
you're on Twitter too much. I think.
I'm means of production. I have to be. I have to be informed. Things like that. So I see all this crap.
Yeah, you gotta take some breaks, buddy.
Well, you know, I think it says something that, despite what's going on over there, people still want to sign up and go there and work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it can't be that bad.
Even with the backstage drama, I mean.
Yep.
And there's been backstage drama in wrestling companies before.
Exactly. And we've said before that the honeymoon period was over. And
but this shit here like does need to be nipped in the bud.
I mean, let's be real too. Look at some of the people they did bring back. They were hot for a couple of weeks. Now what? Now what do you do with them?
now, who are we talking about here? WWE or AEW?
WWE.
Okay.
Yeah,
Look at Strowman, for example.
That's what I wanted to. Yep.
Yeah, Karrion Kross.
That's what I wanted to go with.
We have a few tricks up our sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Something for a pop. That's it. That's it. To get the pop, and then they're lost in the shuffle again.
That's Duff Brewery right there.
Yep. Gargano and Candice LeRae. Stuff like that. Where are they? What are they doing?
Feuding with the Miz, and the other one got her ass kicked.
Is it Miz injured?
Who says?
So now what are they doing?
The mid.
Tarlin there. Who else came back with WWE? You know, Strowman. Emma just came back.
Oh yeah,
this past
Emma
week.
came back for Friday.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why?
AEW's fault.
Had to push that rubber raft back into the ocean.
I wanted my girl, man. That's not fair.
They said, sorry, kid, all full.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's not Tennille Dashwood anymore.
And then they give her a dumbass theme when she's had 3 other amazing themes to choose from.
Oh, she got a completely different theme?
Completely different. It starts off again as it's all about me, and then something completely different.
Generic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Generic, different. Just, you know, this is not, you know, little, yellow, different.
Oh yeah, I heard Nikki Cross is bringing back her old gimmick.
Yep. She attacked Bailey or whatever. Like, okay.
See, that's the thing. I know they're trying to fix things, but like some of these people, they've been goofy for way too long. So
and the fan base was like. So apparently something was building up all night where they thought, oh, something big was about to happen. Somebody's about to return again and blah, blah, blah. And then Nikki Cross popped up and they're like, oh, Nikki Cross. All that build up for that.
They phoned that.
It was so flat when that happened. She just dove off the top rope, took everybody out on the floor, went in the ring, did her finisher. That
did
was
the
flat.
little old Dean Ambrose thing.
Beat up Bailey. That was flat. They had to sweeten the noise and to make it sound like booze, but nobody was moving.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody was. I don't mean to laugh because I love Nikki Cross. I love her, but like, it's not fair. And Emma had crickets too, and the announcers tried to play it up.
Dang.
And it was just not there. Like, it's almost like the WWE fan base is like spoiled right now. Like, they expect this big thing, that big thing, and it's almost like they feel like they deserve that because
because they've been put through hell.
So, but why were they defending it? Why were they defending being put through hell by Vince McMahon? They still. I'll hand it to y'all, okay? Because y'all put up a good front, all right? Made things seem like everything was still peachy keen, everything was still nice, and this is amazing. Bowing to Vince McMahon even after he got outed and shit like that. Like, okay, yep. And then now, how y'all are reacting because of Triple H and his exploits and things like that makes me completely 100% sure that y'all hated it under Vince McMahon. Hated it.
Yeah, they did.
You just didn't want to put on.
Yeah, the product is so much better now.
Yeah.
It was just they just kept watching out of blind loyalty.
Yep, that's it. Blind loyalty.
And that's the thing. He told you every week when he made his in-ring, announcements or whatever. You guys, I could put out shit, and you guys are gonna come in and watch it every week.
Yep, like clockwork.
And you did it.
He did, like clockwork, and that's a damn shame, man. It really is. And
you can't fault him for it.
No,
you gotta fault yourself.
He's found his niche. He found out how he makes money, stuff like that. He knows. He's not stupid. But
that's why it always says cars subject to change. He can change that shit as soon as he got the money.
Then stuff like that. So the stuff that Triple H is doing, like like giving certain people liberties with like their scripts and stuff like that, and making it seem like it's a new thing or something like that. That's what pisses me off the most. Stuff like that, where it's again, this is stuff that's been going on in AEW, and I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care. It's the fans making me batshit crazy over this crap. It's not necessarily WWE. That's cool. It's the wrestling business.
But that's not theirs either. That's just a wrestling trope in general, from the past up until now. They weren't always scripted.
Yeah, exactly.
That was Vince changing that shit up.
Right.
Yeah, it was Vince over
Vince wanting control.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
You just say this shit verbatim.
Yeah.
Or walk out.
Yep. That's pretty much it. But then you got the blind supporter, like you said, blind loyalty, stuff like that. And speaking of blind loyalty, there's no way. Now, I want to talk about this. Like, I think it's time. I think it's time for another one of these. You know what? It had to happen. It had to happen. All right, because
it's a time for season 4 too.
It had to happen because this dude is off the rails. Your boy Booker Man. All right, what the hell is he doing? What the hell is he talking about? Let me read this tweet. All right, let me read this.
You gotta read it, all right?
Hey, you wanna? Okay, yeah. Let's get the voice going on here. You take that. You take that, and I want to hear it from his mouth.
So go ahead.
I want to hear it from his mouth.
I tell you, they be fans, man. They don't care about those guys in the ring. They do not care about those guys working. Those guys could, I don't know what to say, man. They're nothing more than toys, video games for these guys. If they're out there getting a "this is awesome" chant, they don't give a damn about these guys going out there and getting hurt. They really don't. I'm just saying.
Wow.
How did you hear that? Do you hear that? Like,
Just saying,
what? Like, stop. Like, we don't care about the wrestlers? We don't care about the performers? Does WWE? Does the WWE fans do that or what? Like, tell me what's so different? Like, what? I don't understand. Chico, what do you think? I don't understand this. Like, why would he even go on and say that? Is this just pure, oh, I'm side WWE or whatever, and I'm saying whatever? Do you think that's what it is, or is it just?
Because when Hangman got his concussion, like, everybody on, like, at least wrestlers on both sides were like praised for Hangman,
and that's what I love. Hangman. I love that. I love seeing that.
Just, like when Big E got hurt, everyone on both sides was showing solidarity for Big E.
But he called us out specifically. The AEW fans don't care about their wrestlers. They don't care about the guys in the ring. They only care about spots and like.
Yeah, he's just chilling as always.
What are you smoking, man? Like, are you good? Are you okay? Did somebody hurt you? Something?
He's smoking that EP.
Yeah, my goodness! Like, Jesus! Like, what do you like? I don't understand this. Like,
he's a lifer at this point.
I'm just at some point I have to disassociate myself from. I wish I could from the because it's eating away at me, the toxicity of, WWE and the fans and some of the talent and things like that. I get having home pride or something like that. I get that. That's fine. But did they just take it to a degree where it's just so nonsensical? And it's like Haha Davis will say, it's beyond me. Because I don't even get where they're coming from with this. Like, Booker, dude, like, come on. Like, if they're not out, they're getting "this is awesome" chant, and they don't give a damn about these guys going out there and getting hurt. They really don't. He stuck to it. Like, not only did he say they don't give a damn, he said they really don't. He stuck the landing on that. All right,
just saying.
But still, no,
take it how you want it. I'm just saying.
I just don't get it. Like, I'm and maybe it's out of context. Maybe. To some degree. But that's pretty direct.
He's just towing the line at this point.
Yeah. That's
he needs somewhere for his people to go when they're not working for him. All right.
Yeah.
I guess. What maybe he wants them in reality wrestling or something?
Yeah, he's now the. Did he start commentating for NXT?
Yeah, he has.
So yeah, he's just gonna toe the
I
line.
swear he's not. They have this the transgender wrestler on there. So
the fat one?
Yeah.
The super diva.
So they're not you can tell, like, he's refuted it, but you can tell Booker T is just not.
Oh, he disgusted as hell.
Yeah,
he disgusted as hell.
Oh, yeah, we call you out, Booker. Like, we know you.
What's that person's name?
Quincy Elliott.
Quincy Elliott, yeah.
Oh, see, I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, I watched the show.
This is NXT, so.
Yeah, he's from the Indies too.
Speaking of, yeah. But speaking of that, like NXT, they recently went head to head with AEW again.
And they lost.
Again. That's tickled Chico very much.
That's the initial reaction every time.
And then, speaking of, in that same vein,
this is not a sprint.
Yeah.
This is a
that
a marathon.
Then they said something about to the effect where a report came out.
Good for them.
A report came out like right before this all went down, saying that those backstage at Triple H, saying that it is unacceptable if we lose at this point to AEW.
Well then.
Well, tough break.
Tough break.
Why do they care so much?
I don't. Them caring so much, and because they feel threatened, they do.
Yeah.
They feel threatened. That's why they get all these returns. That's why they moseyed people on over from the main roster to that show.
Yeah, it's competition. So.
Yeah, it's competition. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so and that's what I'm saying. Like what they're not understanding, so WWE or AEW, what they're not understanding is that, and I've been on social media saying this a lot. The fan base is clearly divided where they're going to be. Because of tribalism and all that stuff existing now and things like that, it is not going to change the numbers. It's not going to change the numbers. SmackDown is going to have, at tops, 2.4 million. At tops. So Raw is going to have, at tops, 1.8 million. NXT is going to have, at tops, 700K. AEW at tops is going to have 1.1 million. Same demos and everything. The lines are clearly drawn. You're not getting new fans in any of these.
Yeah, you ran off a lot of the fans you had.
Yeah. Like, and well, I'm talking sweeping declaration.
Yeah.
No one's going to get any new fans. You're not bringing any more in. It's just cater to your audience at this point. That's how I see it. I mean, what do y'all think? Like, that's how I see it.
That's how they been should have looked at it.
Mm-hmm. Get your audience, and now
wrestling's a niche audience.
But the audience has drawn the lines in the sand. They did, not the companies. They did. So now, it's no matter what they put on, that's what you're gonna get. Anywhere it's AAW, it's anywhere between 900K and 1.1 million. That's what they're gonna get weekly. The demo they're gonna get is weekly. There's all this other stuff, and AEW is doing great. Like at least ranked. So that's what I look at. Where are they in the hierarchy of what was watched that night and things like that? And they're normally in the top 5.
Yeah.
Raw, on the other hand, SmackDown, things like that, they're below that. You know, it doesn't matter. The viewers are not going to change, and that's what people are. There's still people online. Aha, another win for us. Like,
What?
stop. it's not.
Also,
that's done.
There's also more ways to watch now. You don't necessarily have to rely on traditional cable anymore.
Exactly. More ways to watch. And
certain things you can watch later.
Exactly. And this is what I say, like the AEW fan base versus the WWE fan base is just it's gonna stay the way it is. That's the way it is. So, I mean, we're gonna have to get used to it. So, still, like
everybody can coexist. Everybody can eat.
Yeah, at this point, everybody can eat. But what burns me up is the fact that
like we need at least 2 mainstream companies because there's so many wrestlers,
so many activities.
Yeah, so many wrestlers like in both companies, and there's gonna be more prospects. We see them all the time, being in the locker rooms that we've been in.
Yep.
So people are gonna need places to work,
and there's so many people that's on the come up and things like that. And, so people are like on the indies, like you said, I could name names.
Quite a few of them.
Quite a few. Dalton Castle, we just saw him on AEW or whatever, and people responded well to him.
Yep.
Very well. The entrance, the match, everything.
He's always been super over with the Ring of Honor audience.
Oh yeah. And now I am crossing my fingers, hoping that they do the same with AR Fox, because what kept him from getting signed places and things like that is like some of the stuff he's done in his past, things like that.
Oh, what did he
Like,
do?
I don't know. I thought it was something like, it wasn't. I don't think it's criminal. I think it's like adult stuff or something like that. I could be wrong. Could be completely wrong. Thank you for the follow, by the way. We really appreciate it.
It's getting pretty serious.
But we want, like, me personally, like I said, I've been a fan since the 2CW days, and I really want to see him succeed on a grander scale, because he was in Lucha Underground, stuff like that. Y'all remember that? Was it Trace something match against Strickland? Yeah, like the 3 stages of hell. Yeah, him and Strickland had a wonderful rivalry there. Why not run that back in AEW? Strickland's turning heel soon, things like that. He's obviously gonna have the Keith Lee blow off feud, whatever. That's cool.
What if they team?
Yeah, dang. That's not a bad idea. But
Because I wouldn't mind Swerve having a stable again.
I think he could have a stable, not a tag team. But
with more legit players.
I'm glad you said stable, because I kind of want to talk about like the state of the AEW locker room. So like after the CM Punk stuff, after Brawl Out, stuff like that, we got locker room leaders and things like that. So Danielson, Moxley, and Chris Jericho. Okay, so
Moxley and Jericho are signed. Re-signed.
They
like
re-signed.
2027.
Yeah. Yep. So they're in it for the long haul. I hope Brian does the same. But
Yeah, me too.
it's one thing that I did want to
He better not.
He better get some wins,
He
man.
better
Like, seriously.
Yeah,
I think he said this was his last thing, his last go round.
My
Yeah,
man
his
should have
last
been
run.
champion multiple
Yeah.
times over.
That's what
Brian.
I'm saying. Like, he should have been champion. I don't know why he has not been AEW champion yet. But then again, you don't want the hot potato thing. But then, John Moxley gets it 3 times. So, to me, okay, I'm going to go how I say it. I love John Moxley to death. I like his demeanor. I like his style, whatever.
As
I'm
a
just-
person,
I'm-
yes.
yeah.
As a wrestler, no.
I'm burned out on him as AEW World Champion. I was the second time he won it.
it's only a few more weeks.
Still. Like,
Plus, I don't want Brian to have the world champion for only a few weeks and then have to drop it.
I wasn't talking about that. I've made my peace with that. The fact that, because it was Moxley and Brian for the title.
Yeah, because that was the thing for a while.
Yeah,
So
I've made my peace with that. That's fine. Because I get the bigger picture. That's fine. Just needed somebody to drop it to, whatever, for MJF. But be that as it may, Brian should have had some type of big win. Everybody else in the Blackpool Combat Club has had a main title. A major title. Why not Brian? Yuta? Really? Let me start.
Yuta had the pure title.
Oh, God.
I thought that's supposed to be over. He was nice.
Thank you for bringing up the pure title. Because I want to make something perfectly clear about how pissed off I am.
Oh, Garcia?
What the fuck are y'all doing? What did they do?
Yeah,
It was right there. They had it right there.
I think they're trying to kill time.
To what?
Final battle. That's just a theory of mine.
Okay, so what's gonna happen there? Take me through it. So I gotta drink
Because
some.
obviously at this point, Jericho, he's gonna go through a bunch of former Ring of Honor champions.
Okay.
And it is possible, I could be wrong about this, but maybe up until Final Battle, Garcia has another change of heart and he's in the world title match for Final Battle.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, why?
And also,
Why another change of heart?
Also, the thing is,
It's so wasted.
I think at this point we gotta realize that AEW, they don't do things quick.
Yeah. We've mentioned that on this podcast before.
They go for the slow burn.
His story is a waste of story.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
It's just they could have finished it twice, but they didn't.
Because to me, it just looks like he's just crapping all over the legacy of Ring of Honor.
Yeah, that's
just to put wins under his belt. Yeah,
okay.
The story is pointless.
Well, also Ring of Honor.
Give me the belt. And beat everybody. He is literally hardcore Holly of AEW. Right?
Give me belt. Give me Audrey.
Well,
those two things I needed to survive.
Beat everybody.
Well, also Ring of Honor, they're trying to get like either a TV deal or a streaming deal.
Yeah, I can see that, but there's so many.
He's the name.
There's other people though that could.
But he's beating the names that is part of Ring of Honor. That's not going to bring in the viewers because he's attached to the world title. I don't even want to hear that shit.
No, he's the bigger name. Jonathan Gresham ain't getting no viewers.
Okay, they could have left it on Claudio or gave it to Danielson, who's a much bigger.
Could have given it to Danielson. I agree with that. Like that's what I wanted to happen. That's what
they
I thought
have a
was gonna
big
happen.
enough face for that company.
Yep.
Who used to work there.
Yep.
Jericho never worked there.
I could argue that
He's
Danielson
just licking Tony's balls.
Danielson
Give
was
me the belt.
Danielson was bigger than Jericho was. Like at Jericho's high point. At Jericho's high point, Danielson's high point. Whether it's WWE or AEW, he was bigger. So why not?
And he's
put
held
that
both
on
of those
Danielson?
belts. Didn't he somewhat kind of like came up with the pure title?
Yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, Brian did, yeah.
Yeah. So
Brian
he could have had one or the other, but
Still, a major name that could have been attached to the company that they're just overlooking for Jericho's sake.
how do you turn Garcia face to win the pure title and then go right back?
That made no sense.
Like it just
That was another flat deal too.
it burned me so bad. Where it's just like y'all had it in the bag twice. We wanted it. We were ready. We were so ready for him to fully turn face, fully embrace
you
it.
know what we have to do at this point?
What?
We gotta let it play out.
Oh God, you mother! You know what?
Hey, with AEW,
Yeah,
I'm willing to do it.
I'm doing it for Daniel Garcia.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could just hear that now.
But I could just see this being such a bad thing, though. Like, just the whole, like you said, the Jericho stuff with like he's doing, like he has so much influence backstage. I'm watching Jericho and it's just like Hogan.
He did the same thing with
Hogan.
Guevara.
Like, here it goes.
He left the group and now look, he's back with him yet again.
I have PTSD over this. Like,
Yeah, well, Guevara has to do something.
he could have done Garcia. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he could have threw it over to that. Like, if Guevara's back in the stable or whatever, they've already been kind of playing it up that they don't like each other in the stable and things like that.
And that story made more sense.
Exactly.
But
Why don't you just go for that? Like, what's the harm? There's no harm.
I understand.
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Jericho was fucking Mickey Rooney. That's who he is.
Everything that comes up backstage,
Yeah,
Tony,
I
I
can
can
be
play
part
that. He's on everything. Jimmy Jelliker. Dude, like,
Let me work with him. Come on.
right?
I can
Like,
do that.
calm down. Like Maxwell and Orange Cat. You,
I
you
told
did
him. I told him you're gonna be a baby face. I just told him, yeah, just give it a few months. You can be a baby face.
Oh my God.
As soon as he came back, shut the hell up.
Right, yeah. just give it a few months. You're gonna be babyface.
Yeah,
okay.
me.
So the same thing to Eddie Kingston. Where is he?
Oh, he's a Dark Elevation.
I see you in New Japan doing some stuff. That's cool, but like, damn.
Yeah, he's still teaming with Ortiz because that situation bothers me with Santana.
Yeah.
Another group under his leadership that could have been tag team champions.
That's another thing.
But no.
I'm glad y'all brought that up. we have to address the fact. Okay, so when I say the current state of AEW's locker room, things like that, I for one am completely fucking sick of everybody keeps saying, "Oh, he's not being used. He's not the. Where is this person? What's he doing?"
Well, like what? Cool, Miro.
It's a 2-hour show. Do you know what they're doing with the Ring of Honor stuff? No one does yet. But you gotta believe that Tony's stacking his roster just to make sure that he can send people over to Ring of Honor, have it be watchable.
Yeah. Eventually, people can be rotated.
Exactly.
At the same time, though, like, just people give a shit about their guys.
I guess, but like, they're shitting on it though.
Like what? Like honestly, I'm concerned. Where's Ricky Starks right now?
Yeah,
that's a legit concern.
But that's only been a couple weeks. That's what I'm saying. Like they'll go a couple weeks.
It's Ricky Starks,
and then just be
too long.
Yeah, but then by the same token, where's Jungle Boy? See?
That was like a couple weeks ago.
Luchasaurus
beat him.
See?
But we know with Jungle Boy, he's good. He's gonna come back to eventually beat Luchasaurus and then beat Christian Cage.
Everybody was talking about where's Powerhouse. Oh, that just happened.
Yeah, Hobbs came back.
That just happened. Like, give them some time. Like, that's my problem, is they're not giving them any time.
Yeah, there is some.
Yeah, because there's people that have more influence over the card than.
Exactly. And I, for one, I'm definitely tired of seeing the Jericho Appreciation Society. I'm burned out.
He literally gets a match like every week.
Every single week. Moxley, I get, he's the champion. I get that.
Well, now Jericho's the Ring of Honor World Champion.
But still.
There's a lot of Ring of Honor on these shows, though. They need to finally...
Because they're starting to push it.
Yeah, I understand, but they need to, like, finally get their own thing popping.
But yeah, he also needs to recycle everybody out.
Yeah.
Like he was doing originally. It's not going to kill a story to not see it the following week. You can still hold on to it and put them a couple weeks down the road.
But even he just said in an interview or whatever, like how WCW used to do it, not every match needs a story now.
Not every level of the card either.
Exactly. So, and I very much believe in that.
Yeah, but then there's those stupid shields that are like, AEW doesn't have any stories, which is a complete lie.
Oh, but I suppose the Bloodline's a story, huh? The Bloodline's a story? Are you kidding me? Bloodline's not a fucking story. Get lost with that bullshit. Tell me what this. But okay, so what's the Sami Zayn story? What is this? Since we are staunch pro wrestling fans, we can normally see where our trajectory of a story is going. Where is this going? Is Sammy going to win one of those titles?
Nope.
No. I would like to see him and Owens get linked back up and go
for what?
Go against the Usos for the tag titles.
They already did that, right?
No, they didn't.
What would that accomplish, though?
Zayn and Owens being tag team champions for the first time ever in WWE.
So, you mean to tell me that they take over the whole main event picture with this Sammy Bloodline, antics and stuff like that?
Yeah, because eventually he's gonna get kicked out somehow from that group, or he'll leave on his own.
And WWE, because of what just happened on Friday with the whole breaking kayfabe and stuff like that, they're gonna milk it. They're gonna try it again. They're gonna try it again, and they're gonna try it one more time after that, and they're gonna ruin it.
Yep.
As they normally do. Fandangoing, I'm looking at you.
Oh God.
All right. Okay. Everybody always says that, but that was a fun thing that they killed from overexposure, and they do it a lot. So I'm gonna keep harping on that.
He's just gonna be mid-card filler anyway.
What? The
Fandango.
Oh, Dirty Dango?
Yeah. I like how Michael's like, that's the hill you want to die on, is Fandango.
Right.
Shout out to the champion, man.
But still, I mean, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, that's the attention span of the WWE universe. Where it's just like, okay, you know, okay, on to the next thing. On to the next thing. On to the next thing. So, with this Sammy Bloodline storyline, Tractor Beam, what's the next step? What's the next step after that? I just asked this on Twitter, and somebody was like, Roman, I'm like, okay, so who's in line for the world title?
You know who is in line.
And somebody said Logan F. and Paul.
Well, yeah, they got the match coming up. He's not gonna win that, but it's a high profile match for Saudi Arabia.
And then I said, who's next after that?
No one.
Nobody can tell me.
No one.
I can tell you.
Who is it? Who is it?
Somebody with adrenaline in his soul. Royal Rumble, baby.
He's not gonna take it either. Watch. Another thing fed to Roman, and this is their really big problem. Roman isn't even doing anything. Tell me, why isn't Roman having matches?
He's part-time now.
Why isn't he having matches like Moxley as the champion, fighting champion? They're literally just props at this point. Why do you keep doing that to yourself? Why do you keep doing that? Roman's had it so long that I don't remember who the last champions were before him. That's a shame.
Damn.
Exactly. See? And I'm just saying, and that's just really sad.
Wasn't it Didn't he beat Goldberg for it?
I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea.
No, he beat Wyatt and Strowman for that.
Oh yeah, the triple threat.
Yeah.
And
For which one?
The Universal.
How to get the WWE belt?
Brock
From
Lesnar.
Brock from WrestleMania.
Yeah, remember? Yeah.
Because Lesnar beat Lashley for it.
That was WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the recent one.
The biggest match ever. That's what they built it as.
Oh no, the greatest match of all time.
Again in SummerSlam.
I'm gonna die now. All right. So,
But I think this year's WrestleMania will be better. I believe that.
so we used to say every year, but
but now that Vince is out of the picture, yes. Like I never said that while Vince was there. Like
what's the okay? So what's the over under on, like, what do you think stuff happening there is, and things like that, or at least what they're building to? So like think of the WWE undercard.
Okay.
Well, as far as the main event go, I do agree with Chico. I think that Roman's going to get both nights. He's going to get Cody one night. He's going to get The Rock the second night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it looks right now. They're going to play it out that way. So if Cody does come back, Royal Rumble per se, he will get the WWE title.
I was hoping they'd stop the 2-night thing.
Oh no, they're not stopping that.
I know.
Ain't no stopping that.
They have to do class participation. Everybody has to get in the card and get paid.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, but then they'll complain that they're not there or whatever.
Where's this person?
Exactly. Yeah, the AEW syndrome.
Yeah, back in my day, if you weren't on the WrestleMania card, it meant work harder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's one of my biggest gripes with wrestling as in general as of now.
Yeah.
Like, you have to work to get on these cards. Now everybody just gets on the card. This is why they're so comfortable doing what the hell they do.
But let them tell it. Everybody needs a push.
Everybody needs a push.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't get in the card, it mean your ass ain't worked hard enough.
Right. Yep. Very true. Well, but then you remember, like, those cards, man. They it's like, think of, what is it? The WrestleMania 18 undercard, where it was just they had matches where it seemed like all these matches could be on Raw.
Yeah. Yeah. Quite a bit.
Like,
well, Triple H and Jericho could have been on Raw compared to Rock and Hogan.
Rock and Hogan sucked. It was just spectacle. The match sucked. Like, I will die on that hill gladly as well.
That was
Again,
Best match of the night.
I'm not because of the atmosphere. Because of the atmosphere, because of the fans turned on Rock, went back with Hogan and stuff like that. That's what made that match memorable.
Okay,
The match itself sucked.
Okay, so what was your favorite match on that card then?
On
WrestleMania 18.
I don't know. I don't even know.
Well,
I would take Stone Cold and Scott Hall over that.
Which is a Raw match.
Yeah, exactly.
that's a Raw match. What do you mean?
But man, like, yeah, it just wasn't my cup of tea.
It was fine, but
Yeah,
not WrestleMania worthy.
You know what?
I mean, and listen, I love Austin. I love Scott Hall to death. Rest in peace. But
Was
yeah,
it
was
okay?
a Raw match.
Where was Taker and Flair?
That was WrestleMania 18.
Yeah, that was my favorite match on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That was it.
Wow. Nobody
That was a
talks
good
about
match.
that match like that.
That was a good match. It was very well booked.
Shawn Taker years later blew it out the water.
The Arn Anderson run-in stuff like that. Yeah, it was nice. But
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's all you remember about the Rock Hogan thing is how it made you feel or whatever, or how WWE nowadays.
Yeah,
is telling
because
you
the following
how it
year
should make you feel.
that match was flat.
Yeah,
And that was when he was in red and yellow against the heel Rock.
It was crap.
Just like
it was absolutely crap.
yeah. Well, it's hard to capture electricity twice in a row.
But then you think about it as well. You think about a lot of other stuff, how the matches used to be and things like that. WrestleMania 17, that main event,
Austin and Rock, yeah. Well,
that was shit too. Like, it's
Bruh.
see, stop. I'm not talking about the atmosphere, the big time match of it is what drew that. The match itself, if you watch it, is a finisher fest. Is it not? Is it not?
well, yeah. Back then,
It's a finisher fest,
back,
and it was all about the angle at the end.
But that was part of the story.
Exactly,
That
they
was
had
part of the
story.
story.
It
It
was-
was fest because Austin was trying to beat Rock by any means.
By any means necessary. Yes.
So if you have to hit him with finisher after finisher,
He's
he's
trying
a
to
desperate
stunners,
man.
rock bottoms. He brought back out the $1 Million Dream, which he hadn't done in years.
But people said the same exact thing was what was wrong with the match with Rock versus Cena. The same exact thing that they did.
Well, that was just corny.
No.
As a finisher match.
Are we talking about the first one or the second?
The second one.
The championship match?
29, yeah.
Oh yeah, that,
Yeah,
that was obvious.
But people said the same thing, where it's just like, to me, okay, I know y'all hold the attitude area in such regard. That's why y'all just looked at me like that, grilled me like that. I understand.
yeah.
But
That is the greatest card of all time.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah,
It's the
17,
second
18,
best.
and 19 is the trilogy.
19 is the best WrestleMania card there was.
What?
Come on. I could watch that
It's
all the way through, no problems, none. Jericho versus Michaels,
It is very
Kurt
good.
versus Brock,
Well, he just
Austin
said that. He
versus
just said
Rock,
17,
Hogan
18, and
versus
19.
even Hogan had a great match,
With Vince
and I
McMahon.
hate Hogan.
So his name was not Hulk Hogan, it's Hate Hogan with you.
Yeah, exactly. I can't stand the guy, and he still even had a great match. That man still had a great run in and everything.
That was a kick-ass match.
And even the undercard and things like that, the women's triple threat was good for what it was.
Yes, sir.
All of it,
I
all of it was
remember that,
awesome. The cruiserweight title match, the triple threat tag team match for the titles. What was that? Rhino and whoever and Los Guerreros and
Yeah, that was a good
World's
match.
Greatest Tag
Yeah,
Team. Come on,
Top to bottom, yeah.
top to bottom, that card is amazing. You can't tell
I'm
me.
not going to dispute that one.
Like, it's just like, I can watch it all the way through, and it's documentary. So back to back. That was
WrestleMania
amazing.
the movie.
Yeah, something. So I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Like, it's just it's to me that's the better card all the way through.
Yeah.
I'll give y'all 17 for nostalgic purposes, but then I'll go to 30 because 30 was great too. WrestleMania 30 was amazing,
I did like
top
30.
to bottom. I'm gonna say that too.
I watched that.
Chef not a fan.
Huh?
Not
No,
a fan.
really.
Oh.
No.
The streak
The
breaking.
Danielson win, yes, but everything
Both-
else, no.
The first Danielson win, Danielson Triple H was amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The opening segment was
popped.
great, even though Hate Hogan was in it. The Shield match was a snap, so
Yeah.
wasn't too painful. The Andre the Giant Battle Royal was Cesaro won.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought
Why-
he was gonna do big things in the company. And
Wyatt and Cena wasn't that bad. Only the end of the match was bad. The result was bad. The end of the match,
Yeah.
the result was bad. But at least the lead into it, I was into.
the build-up was
The
good.
build-up was fantastic.
I wholeheartedly feel like his trajectory could have been a whole lot better
Uh-huh.
had he
Won that match. That specific match.
Cause they just had that hot ass match with the Shield for the Elimination Chamber. Like they were on a roll.
Yep.
And then you get to
Yeah,
That's where it was.
He gets the Super Cena.
That's where it was. But then...
the same thing with Rusev. The U.S. title match.
Yeah.
Undefeated.
What,
Hot as
31?
hell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, with Cena.
All you had to do was lay down, man.
Yeah.
Well, no, with Cena, we got the U.S. Open Challenge. He was having the best
But
matches in the whole
still, he
company.
was. These are hot young prospects coming up to put new people over.
Exactly.
Make new stars. You on your way out anyway.
And that's what pisses me off about Jericho right now is because, Jericho, he seems to think that just because, like, whoever he's working with, the younger talent, whoever he's working with, he'll give them one, maybe 2 wins out of the rivalry and say, oh, I put him over. No, you didn't.
No,
No, you didn't.
because you came out on top at the end of it.
Exactly.
Now lay down.
Yeah. But I just,
Give me my win back, Jericho.
It's-
Give one
give
back.
one back.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Yeah.
God damn Hogan. I swear to God. Well, at least CM Punk didn't get like that.
And see, that's where I feel like he's spiting people himself because they treated him like that in the WCW days.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Old habits.
yeah, now that he gets in power, just,
Mhm.
gonna do the same shit.
I can see that. And that's a shame. You should want to break the cycle. It's almost like you want your kids to have a better life than you had or whatever growing up.
He took the pin last week, though.
Ooh.
Claudio pinned him.
Oh yeah, he did take it. Yeah, but
Clean.
Okay, but what does that
Yeah, but he
mean?
took his belt.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He took it.
That was more important. He took his belt.
What does that mean? Like, where is it gonna go for Claudio here?
Nowhere.
Claudio might be the challenger this week.
They haven't announced it.
No, it's Jericho versus any Ring of Honor World Champion, and it would make sense that Claudio tries to get the rematch.
I think they're trying to bring in somebody just for shock value.
Or I'm thinking maybe Davey Richards.
Dave, he was just somewhere. I think he had a booking recently.
MLW.
Yeah.
Wasn't Taven the world champion at one point?
Yeah, he could do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Adam Cole.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Is that it was Adam Cole, but
But you can't waste something like that for Jericho to just beat that returning person if that's the case.
right. That's yeah.
No, that's what's gonna happen though.
And we think no, but we want now that
Because if Cole wins, it has to be because of Jericho trying to pull some dastardly mean or something like that.
Yeah.
now that
And get
Bobby Fish
disqualified.
is
Lawyers.
not there. We want Adam Cole back with the Kingdom.
Oh, if he comes out, it's gonna be flat. It's just crickets,
I mean,
like Impact.
Yeah.
where's the line?
Oh God, Bobby
Cricket,
Fish.
cricket.
Oh my God, that was embarrassing. Even for Impact, like
Yeah.
that was worse than the Stone Cold Hell Yeah empty arena.
Again, there's
Well,
nobody here.
He was being facetious with that one.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so bad, but that was even worse. Like, so, oh, good lord. But yeah, I mean,
Pick at me all you want.
mm,
Me being an adult, I literally cried.
It's a little
that night.
static.
yeah.
I don't know if it's my headphones.
It's mine.
Oh no, it's mine too. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's one of ours.
That sucked because that was like the start of the pandemic and supposed to be 316 day,
Mhm.
and they just fucked it all up.
messed it all up.
I wouldn't have did that.
But he kicked him in the balls though.
He said that right there.
That's all right. I guess that was he had it coming. Well, anyway, y'all, we about to get on up out of here. Anything else, y'all? Pressing issues about things like that?
Yeah, I want to go to AEW.
Go for it.
I want to expand on some things. So, do you guys have any sides as far as like who's in the right? Is Punk in the right? Elite in the right? Because it looks like the Elite is coming back. 'Cause they ran that trailer last week.
Yeah.
I want them back. I want this whole thing
Well,
settled.
obviously, yeah. I want Punk back too. So I mean,
I don't know.
I just again, I wish it wouldn't have happened. I
Yeah.
really just wish it wouldn't.
That's
have
what I was about to say. My gripe. I understand how popular this guy is, right? CM Punk, we're talking about.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But there comes a point in time where you kind of have to change up your reputation.
Yep.
Because it seems like every company you go to, it becomes
It's
toxic.
always a problem.
But you can't blame it on the people that you're working with, because you're the common denominator who's always up and leaving. But this time it just seems like, huh?
Nothing.
Oh, Evil Lee's. I mean, and that's what make people fall in.
That's what last year, yeah.
That's what made people like us love Punk. Is like, yeah, I'm gonna stand my ground,
Yeah.
right or wrong. You know,
Right.
this is just me. But
I would respect him more if
Right.
he was wrong to take up for it.
To admit,
Yeah.
they gave you a bag.
Yeah.
That was your requirement
yeah,
to come back.
they gave everything you wanted and
You
Yeah.
more.
can't let somebody mess up your bag.
Mm-hmm. And he
You
did.
know,
I was about to say he
professional.
did. He.
Yeah.
We don't know yet. We don't know if he messed it up.
I feel like he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But only because of what people were saying, though. Like I really think this is a situation where he's just going to be kept off for a while and then just let it die down.
But no, like they also say too, like the hypocritical standpoint, kinda like you come out and you say if you have a problem with me,
Come find me.
come
Let's
find
fucking
me.
go.
And
They
then you
found
go-
him.
Yeah, and then you go do
Super
the
kicked the door
exact same
down.
thing. At a
Mm.
live scrum, like I would have pulled these guys to the back
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
camera and said all
So
that stuff.
much.
Yeah, that was not the time or the place for him
Right.
to like.
Everybody
go in on
said
You
everybody.
should have been saying, "Hey, yeah, I'm world
That's-
champion.
that's
We're gonna
my
look forward to
thing.
it." Blah blah blah. But no,
Yeah,
you
like-
went personal. Like
Everybody said he
you let
planned
it ate
that.
at you that much. Like
He did plan it.
Yeah.
He had an agenda from before he came in there.
Why? Why, Santa? Why? Like.
Kenny, I'm glad you brought that up, Kenny, because it's like it seems like it's always a rules for thee but not for me type thing with him. Like come find me, let's fucking go. And he's trying to be this locker room badass. Like, first of all, you ain't tough and you never have been. Like, not even just you getting your ass kicked in UFC. Like, Teddy Hart whooped your ass back in the day. Look it up.
yeah, and that make you a stand-up guy, but still, like
Chico said, "Come get a taste."
Yeah.
go get a taste.
You little daddy magic. Come get a taste.
Chewing that gum harder than
Right? Super.
all right, go get a taste.
I thought I was the only one that recognized that. The gum be like this,
Right,
bent
hanging
up
out.
in his teeth. Like, oh, let me go. Oh no!
My man be amped up.
Oh my god! Oh, Boxhead. I love that dude, though. I really do. Oh man, if he could get serious for a minute, it would rock. I was just saying.
Sorry, Chico, go ahead. We went sideways. We were left. It's all
On
right.
a whole tangent here.
Oh, good. But
yeah, I'm glad that got brought up because there's like certain people who are still on his side and saying that like he was just defending himself because the elite was leaking things to the press, and maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but that doesn't justify doing what you were doing.
Mm-hmm. Both sides were wrong.
Yeah.
So
the Hangman deal.
Yeah.
You knew that man wasn't in the building, and yet you went out on TV
the
and
elite
called him out.
Apparently, the elite, they were supposed to like go up a little bit later before that whole shit happened because they won the trios champions.
Yeah.
And
So
that
I really wish this was a situation where they turned this shoot into a work.
Yeah, I would have loved CMFTR and the elite. That match would have been money. Trios.
CMFTR.
They picked the name, not me.
So WWE like. Name our tag team. Do your own work.
It's better than. I like it better than Warjo.
But
You don't like Warjo?
No.
listen, not just him though. This goes for all of them working back there. You don't become who you are just on your talent alone.
Mm-hmm.
People have to lay down for you.
Right.
The company has to get behind you.
That's like
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
The minute you start getting like you feel like you're bigger than the company, yeah, maybe you need to take a walk.
Yeah.
And that's what Jericho said. Like
It's all elite
nobody's-
wrestling, not all punk wrestling. Sorry.
Nobody's bigger than, unless he started his own and become Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, right.
With that bag, he could.
Yeah, maybe if he starts.
But yeah,
in
somebody
Chicago,
has to
maybe.
recognize your talent to put you over.
Right.
You know. So just for him to come from that up here
And then he would have to pay it forward.
right.
Yeah, and
That was supposed to be his whole goal from the get
For
go when
this
he
whole
came.
run.
to work with the young talent, give them the rub, which
And
he
he
was
was
doing.
doing it
Yeah.
very well. Very well.
But you sat up there saying I'm running the goddamn business here.
Or
Like,
work
what?
with children.
Yeah.
And yet you're acting like the biggest child in the whole
Yeah.
company.
I just wish he would come out and apologize. I really do. I guess they told him to stay quiet about it. That's why he hasn't said anything.
Right.
So that's another reason why I think, in time they'll mend it. Because, like, why would it be going
Yeah,
through
I
all this
mean,
trouble to...
Because time does heal all wounds,
Yeah.
so and this could possibly get solved with a simple phone call.
Yeah, because
between
people already
TK
miss
Paul.
him.
And yes,
And
I
we
get-
just
I
did
get
the
that he's a
MJF thing,
draw,
too.
right? Yes,
Mhm.
Tony's getting his money, but as a personal investment, the bag he gave him, like I feel like he's not getting a full return because
He's not.
every time he's pushing them
Yeah.
and putting them in these spots, he's hurt.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
it's like fuck. Now I gotta
Oh,
change all
okay.
my stories
Yeah.
up.
You're
Good
going
point.
on
Yeah,
the-
if he does come
Okay.
back, he can't be in the world title picture.
Yeah, I gotta
anymore.
change my
No.
stories up now because now you're injured.
Yeah,
Like, I had
he's-
all these plans going forward, but he's
He's
about
just
to be
gotta
out
do-
anyway.
Yeah, he's just got to do meaningful stories now. Like, we don't need him as world champion. He's been in it twice. That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Not legit runs, but at this point,
Well,
forget it.
Doesn't matter. He still doesn't matter. Has sex. So
Doesn't matter.
The only thing I would have changed about this,
He still got his nut. He's
right.
the only thing I would have changed about this run with that first one,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't have to lose to Moxley before the pay-per-view started. I mean,
Yeah,
leading
yeah,
up to it.
yeah.
He could have defended it, won, and then did the rematch
Yeah.
and still won
Right.
or whatever. But Moxley
Yeah.
didn't need to be a champion. At that
Yeah, they were
point.
going for the whole Punk has to dig deep and fight for Chicago.
I did like that though. Like that
Yeah,
shock.
yeah, the segment with Punk and Ace
The-
Steel was good too.
Yeah. Yeah. Until he. Now
Until
Ace Steel
Steel started
definitely
fighting
tainted
people.
his.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that wasn't.
Yeah, you're supposed to de-escalate those situations.
I heard he said he
not-
was surprised that he got fired. Like,
Yeah. Like, bitch, are you serious?
You're supposed to de-escalate those situations, not add to them.
He's the one that I bet you he just went in there and was like,
Tony Khan pulled a cane like, you don't even have a job.
right? You don't even worry. You're
was
not
like,
even
so
in the
like-
match.
I don't?
Yeah. Ain't still.
You sure?
I'm not.
You sure? I'm positive.
This was on me. This is my bad. Y'all be good.
Y'all be good. Y'all be good.
Oh man, but it's true. I mean, so to answer your question, Chico, I don't really have a side. I can't really pick a side.
Okay.
Like, I feel like they both were wrong, but I feel like they both should be back at some point. That's what I feel like.
I don't have a side either, but my stance is if these boys do come back, there's one thing to play a gimmick on TV.
Yeah.
But that personal shit, that ego shit, that shit got to go out the door.
Yeah. Yep. And
There's
I
no
say
way we're winning titles because we want to win them. Like, no.
Refer to Matt Hardy and Edge for that. If I was Matt, I say it all the time. If I was Matt,
I wouldn't have played ball at all.
I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that. That's why Matt Hardy will always have my respect. Cause
he didn't do anything wrong in that scenario.
Nothing wrong. Nothing.
Oh,
just a man with emotions.
He still did business.
Yeah, and still did business, and did business to the point where he was the loser of it.
Yeah.
Emphatically. Change brands, everything.
Yep.
Sometimes
that happens in business. Though. Remember, shout out to Uncle Chip. I remember he said, like he had to work with dudes that like got with his girl, and they still had to work together the next night.
Yep.
And I'm sure that happens like across the board in other locker rooms.
And it sucks. Kip Sabian, Penelope Ford, and Joey Janela.
Oh yeah, that was a prime example.
Oh,
when it first started.
Well,
she started with Joey on TV. Wait,
actually,
what's she doing with Kip?
Brett and Shawn fighting over Sonny back in the day.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, man. Like it's weird.
I'm sure he's seen some sunny days, my friend.
Right.
He walloped his ass backstage.
Pulled his hair out.
What are you doing out there? Making me look like that?
Huh?
In front of the world.
What's that about?
No, Brett, please stop. Stop. But anyway.
I'm
like,
gonna boot that.
I don't, I want them all to not a steal. But
You'd
the
like
Bucks,
you'd like
Omega,
them all to coexist in a
exactly.
perfect world.
Exactly.
Yo, you could just see him coming out. He just looked like a feisty motherfucker.
That's it. That one picture he took.
You
like,
better fucking wake up.
Like, oh my goodness. Like, he had some more aggression in him after that. Like that, I'm gonna buy it my time, and then chomp some motherfuckers.
Right. I almost bit a motherfucker to death too. You know?
Right. Oh no. But yeah, I want them to all coexist. I want my AEW back. It seems like in turmoil.
Yeah, the one we got when we were in Rochester, and that was a good time. Right after that All Out.
This most recent one?
No, All Out 2021. When they got Punk, they got Bryan, they got Adam Cole. When the roster was like this.
Yeah. Cohesive.
Was
we're still missing a lot of key players, man. Like,
yeah.
Oh, while we're at it, key players. How do we think MJF's doing?
Grow a fucking set, dude.
Mm.
Grow a set. Grow a pair. Stop letting these guys walk all over you.
I think he's getting there now.
Yeah, he's got to get to the point where he's got to be a little less of a friend, a little more of a leader.
Yep.
He can still be friendly with people, and there's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, you got to be a boss.
Yeah, but that's how it was like for the last 3 years. Oh, we're the competition. We're different. We have a family dynamic backstage. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Tony's always open. He's open ideas. Blah blah blah. And then he started locking that shit down.
Yeah. I think now that we're seeing more of like as far as the on-screen product, we're seeing more of what he wants to do.
Yeah. That's what it should be about. He's the head.
Because like if you're not on Dynamite or like a big part of the show, he's not a big fan of you.
I think it was Britt Baker that said something recently where it's just like everybody else is replaceable except Tony Khan. Like
that's real.
AEW will still continue on without any of those people in place. Like so they don't have to, be there. He wants them there. But Tony Khan is the only one that if he wasn't there, AEW wouldn't
people
work.
got to start checking their egos at the door. Because a lot of them like, well, yeah, what do you do if I'm not here?
Yep.
I'll continue to move on.
Find somebody else. Yep,
Yeah.
that's it.
I can replace you.
Yep. Very true.
Yeah, just people who are still in the locker room alone, they're going to be itching to take your spot if it's there.
But at least one thing I really want him to do is to just
shout out to Andrade.
I don't know if I want to shout him out.
No,
he did some dirty shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay. Shouting him out in a bad way.
Yeah. Not.
I dig. But yeah, like so stuff like that.
Yeah, and that too. Stop crying, people.
That's what I'm saying.
In that locker room.
Yep.
You're gonna get your turn eventually.
Yep.
Because if you're on the other side, you still be sitting back there.
Exactly.
Waiting for your turn.
It's not a guarantee on the E that you're gonna like.
Even under Papa H.
Eating bread. Donuts and
right.
shit.
Give me no shot.
Donuts.
But
give me no shot. Give my turn.
Right.
Just stuff your mouth. Shut up.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Should have been my turn a while.
Yeah, I can do that. I can go out there and flip and talk.
You just don't want to see me do it.
Right.
Fine. I guess I'll just sit back here and wait.
What about me? What about Raven?
Who better than Canyon?
That's Brian Cage's thing now. Who
Right.
better?
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Steve. Right. Well, he's doing something with Samoa Joe, right? So like, oh yeah, like that's believable. Like, it's quite different when you see Powerhouse Hobbs come out and challenge Wardlow. That's something we want to see.
That's gonna be a good Haas fight.
But Samoa Joe and Brian Cage.
Oh yeah, you don't like Brian Cage.
No.
Well, Brian Cage is Ring of Honor, so they gotta do something with him.
You know, I liked him as part of Team Taz, you know, because he was serving a purpose. Like the cinematic match or whatever.
Yeah.
He was
Sting and Darby.
He was nice in that, yeah. But somewhere, somehow the ball dropped and it was just like, okay, yeah. He's just a regular old baby-faced looking. Like, stop. I'm not about to
You know, I would like to see some more big boys on TV.
Like who? Where's Lance Archer?
Like the Wardlows and the Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, I got
even
about
in major
AEW
title
Dark
pictures
for a
too.
minute.
Yeah. What was that, Chico?
I want to talk about AEW Dark for just a second, because
and how it's not a dumping ground or something you used to be ashamed of.
No, actually, I think they need to change it to AEW Fart, because all people do is fart around on that show.
What? I think they're trying stuff to see what works and things like that.
Yeah, that's what
like
dark
Athena.
matches. That's what dark matches are for.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard she kicked some girls' assless.
Yeah. She was.
But they were good with it. They were both good with it. So I was like, okay, yeah. So
she's actually getting like the local girls like more over with the local crowds whenever she's there. So.
Exactly. So
she was so caught up that she forgot she was hitting her heart. Like, oh, I'm sorry. She was having those catering flashbacks. What about me?
You know how it was, how I imagined that? Like, exactly how you just said. But remember at the end of Ace Ventura Pet Detective?
Oh, yeah? Blow me.
He was hitting he was beating up the bird. And they announced his Ace Ventura. And he's like,
right.
Yeah. That's how Athena was. Oh no, that's true though. Oh, but
she said, "What did you say to me?"
I mean, dark is dark, but like it's
it's their superstars main event. I
which is not a problem. Like, but people see it as a demotion and all this and stuff like that. It's keeping people busy.
Yeah, but
yeah.
People can come back to the main show after the fact. I know.
But they're in and out. It's not like a level demotion or anything like that. It's not like sending Dolph and the Spear Squad back to OVW. It's not like that. You're right. It's not like that. It's go work down here for a little bit.
Dark Order is there quite a bit.
And then, oh, hey, I need you. I need. And what's funny is, they have stars on there. They have legit stars on there.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's
you said.
it is a way, like, when you go to a Dynamite, you get to see everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, I appreciate that.
Bucks were there one time, and
Yeah.
just,
Kenny Omega.
yeah, Omega wrestled on there. Again, it's not bad, but still, oh man, we're getting wrapped up here, guys. We're not out of time. We can take as much time as we want. But,
Yeah, this is our shit.
But yeah,
Oh.
you got that,
Right, because you're gonna get.
Just,
I'm not even gonna do a catchphrase.
Just
fuck 'em.
just a couple AEW thoughts, and then I'm done. I do want to praise Renee Paquette because she's doing a really great job. They're keeping her busy with the backstage interviews and.
well, she's always done a great job. So.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, indeed.
But with the segment
tight.
a couple of weeks ago with Danielson and Yuta, I liked how she picked up on Wheeler Yuta's body language. I don't think JR would have done a good job with that.
She does that a lot.
She does, yeah. So yeah.
Moxley goes backstage. Renee, you look sexy tonight. You're doing a good job back here. Let me stop.
I'm gonna grind your bones all night long.
I'm gonna drink
You hear me?
piss later.
Yeah, the great segment with MJF.
Put the
last
baby to
week, by
bed.
the way.
It's time to go night night.
Right. MJF is doing a great job right now. So
You
we
should-
didn't mention him this whole thing,
Yeah.
but he's
Having great segments every week.
Yeah.
Put on 20 pounds of muscle.
he's such
That
a
is an
good
elaborate plan. I cannot wait to see that play out.
Mm-hmm. He's such a just total package. He's such a good talker and all of that. Just it's just there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw how comfortable he was out on
Oh, another
stage when
follower
he
of the
came out
channel,
there
by the
with
way.
Renee.
Another follower, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah.
MJF.
Yeah,
Oh, MJ.
Aren't
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys Facebook friends now?
Yeah.
hopefully it stays
Ever
that
since
way
That is.
because they have a tendency of disappearing. So.
But no, see, now we're active. They were leaving because there was that down period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I
Like,
mean,
where's the show? Who's talking?
I just really want him to. You know what I want is I want Wardlow to win that. Nope. I retract my statement. Because he's got to do something.
The Eliminator
Yeah,
tournament?
Eliminator tournament, and then have him face MJF first. But at Winter is coming. But why?
Does he win though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
can't.
exactly why I retract my
Yeah,
statement.
yeah.
He can't.
MJF needs a lengthy run.
A
Wardlow,
long run.
Yeah.
A long.
Let Wardlow do his thing in the TNT division or whatever, and then he'll lose it, have his Fallout rivalry, and then go for MJF. So, I'm good with that. Anywho, that's about all the time we got today, y'all. I'd like to thank y'all for coming in, of course, and we got a lot more to give, y'all. We got a lot more to give. We got a lot more to do. We're just getting started, y'all.
We
Don't
just got
worry.
so much to do.
Absolutely, championship matches. Oh, y'all gonna have something nice and new to look at real soon. All right, so stick with us, Chico Libre. Till next time, champion Buck Nasty Marcus Johnson, the Rock Solid World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Cornette down on the end.
The legit one right now.
Yeah, legit.
Legit.
Yeah, the 3-time one. I'm the next 3 times.
Oh
so
yeah.
keep it up.
I'm Moxley right now. I hate that comparison.
Right.
You're the Moxley of the show.
And I'm Punk. Oh no. That'll work. That'll work for me. But we out, y'all.
That's all right, because my brain is better than Moxley's.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. But then I'll be the next one. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. Buck Nasty Chico Libre Rock Solid World Heavyweight Champion. Kenny Cornette down the end. We'll see y'all next week. Peace. Wow. Okay. Hold on. to exit. It wasn't even. I gotta get back used to this shit, man. Oh, my goodness. I'm too old for this shit.
Shake the rust off, pal. Get it together, pal.
Get it together, Grouch.
Get a job, Grouch.
All right.